Guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be showing you how to properly install a lace closure. Now this is a lace closure from my own hair company, and my website will be relaunching, so you guys can stay tuned and I will have all that information listed below. Now this is a 4x4 lace closure and it's actually transparent lace. So I went ahead and customize the closure. I went ahead and bleached the knots, and I just wanted to let you know that I did not have to pluck this closure at all. This is just naturally how my closure comes. Now if you watch my previous closure videos, then you know I like to go ahead and cut those little thick pieces off the side because it gives the lace closure a more natural look. And I will actually be doing a deep side part closure install for today. Now, like I mentioned before, this lace closure is from my personal hair company, and I will have the details to that listed down below. And as I mentioned, I did not pluck this closure. This is just naturally how it comes after bleaching the knots. Now I did go ahead, as you've seen, and place her foundation color underneath that closure. And I'm just going to go ahead and, well, I went ahead and just sewed that closure down. And from this point on, I want you guys to follow exactly what I'm doing to achieve these same results. Now when you are laying that closure down, you want to make sure that your client holds that closure down in place as you sew around and cut off the extra around the ears. And I did off camera go ahead and clean my hairline before applying the cap and everything like that. So I'm just going to go ahead and get straight into laying this closure down using my Ghost Bond lace glue, and I'm going to apply 3 layers, but I'm only going to show you 1 layer before actually laying it down. Now what I did differently as far as installing this closure, not only did I place that foundation underneath the lace, but I also applied it on top of the lace as well. And I like how it came out better because it just gave me more of a natural look, because sometimes even when you apply that foundation underneath the lace, you can still see like the lace color. So I just went on top of the lace as well, like right at the edge of the hairline. So now that that glue has dried, well, has turned clear, I went ahead and placed it down. And you can have your client hold it while you blow dry it, or you can just do it yourself if you can. And I'm just going to continue to blow dry that on warm heat, and I'm also going to use my fingertips to rub that lace down into that glue. And also I will go in with a small fine-tooth comb and comb that lace into that glue, and I'm going to pull the lace down, applying pressure for that lace closure. So this is pretty much what that closure looks like after I blow dried it. But now what I'm going to do is actually pull some of those hairs down, and it looks very natural as you can see. And I'm going to begin to cut away that extra lace in a zigzag motion. You do not want to go straight across, because if you go in a zigzag motion, it will give you a more natural finishing look. So I went ahead and cut off that extra lace. So now I'm just going to go ahead and tack down any of those little pieces that's lifting just by tapping the end of my rat tail comb into that Ghost Bond, and that's why I have it placed on my hand, and just sliding that glue right under those places. Then I'm going to take the front teeth of my rat tail comb and just press that lace down into that glue, just so that it is extra melted. Now, as I mentioned before, or I'm not sure if I did at all, but I'm not going to show the whole bob cut process today. It was just to give you a detailed video on how to properly lay your lace closure down, especially for a deep side part look. And this is actually a really nice closure hack if you do want that frontal type of look, but you don't want to have to get a whole lace frontal. You can do this as well. Now, as you can see, my client closure is looking very scalpish, and if you follow instructions just how I do it, it should be, you should achieve the same or similar results. It's really pretty much on the foundation color that you use. Make sure you find the one that matches your client's skin tone the best. Now I did go ahead and tie that down while I bonded in the rest of her hair. So this is pretty much what it looks like as soon as I remove it, and that's after bonding all of her tracks in. So now I'm just going to go ahead and begin my parting process and slicking down that hair all around using my wax stick and my hot comb before I actually begin to cut and style this wig. Now my client didn't really want much baby hair, so I did not do much baby hairs, well, little to none today. So yeah, I hope you guys do enjoy this video, and I hope you learned something from this, because this looks really good. So I was happy that I actually recorded this today for you, because I've been doing a lot of installs on myself, but I'm going to start bringing you guys more full tutorials on clients. That way you can really get to learn like you should be able to. So now I'm just going to go ahead and hot comb those roots out. And as you can see, it's looking very natural, and this is the results that you want, especially if your client does not want baby hair. So you want to make sure that you are taking your time, even though you should be taking your time with or without baby hairs, but you know, just take your time and follow these steps. So now that I went back and I done styled it, cut it, and everything like that, I'm just going to take my Nairobi's mousse and lay that all on the front of that parted area and the closure piece itself, and then I'm going to tie that down once again, letting that dry for about 10 to 15 minutes, and then boom, you come back and you remove it, and you will see how super melted it is into her skin. Now I love using this mousse method because it just gives it like an extra meltdown effect. And like I mentioned before, this is not a full tutorial, just focusing on this closure. So I hope you guys did enjoy this quick little short video, and thank you for tuning in. This is all the finishing results. I'm going to drop a video for you here. Boom, this is no filter, this is just raw footage. Until next time.